Fun with cars. We're going to remove the factory radio from this 1974 Triumph TR6, and we're going to put in this Amazon retro looking Bluetooth radio. It looks like it's, got two knobs like an old school thing, but they don't punch through like normal. So we're going to have to modify this dash here, which I don't like to do, but we're going to have to do it in order to make this fit. What I did was slide those two tools through so I can pull this sleeve off, because we're going to mark out the hole we need in the dash after that. See, I use this as my template to draw out in black marker on the material where I'm going to cut it. So I'm going to cut that out and I'll bring it right back. I'm going to use a Sawzall. Sorry about the compressor running. I got half it cut out. And I got to cut out the other half and then file this all down. This is a sandwich of, I don't know if it's wood, but it's aluminum at least. So we're going to cut that out all the way, and then we'll get the bezel in. It's cut out, and I bent all the tabs so the insert is solid. Now I'll be able to do the wiring and then plug the radio in, and hopefully it works. All the speaker connections now, I got these solder heat shrink connections that I got that work pretty good. So I already got one pair done for the left front, and then I electrical tape over them. Turns out real neat and clean. And I'll do the other three speakers, and then I'll hook up the power and ground and see what we got. Okay, we're heat shrinking these solder connections for the speakers, so keeping that back so we hopefully don't burn it too much, which we are already, because I'm trying to film and do this. But if I do this right, the solder will melt and it'll be heat shrunk all in one shot. Got a little hot and some of the goo melted out of it, but as you can see, the solder is in there. It's heat shrunk, sealed. We'll electrical tape these off to give it a little more protection. Because of the Lucas wiring under the dash, I decided to go right to the fuse box with a couple of new wires. And I got them zip tied in place. I'll run them right into the dash to give it power to the radio. One is battery voltage, one's ignition switched voltage. Got the powers run to the radio connector. The ground, there is a bullet style Lucas terminal that was a ground, so I connected to that. I put a fitting on it. So I got my powers and ground, so the radio should power up. I got the two front speakers wired, and it should make sound now. And I got to wire in the back speakers. Hopefully it doesn't flag me for copyright. Here's the final look of it. Got it on Bluetooth mode so I don't get a copyright strike for playing music. Anyways, it fits pretty good. It looks pretty period correct, even though these don't go through regular holes. This changes the volume. This dials it into the different modes. Bluetooth, it's got lines in, USB, auxiliary in. For a cheap radio, it works. Back speakers are blown. We got to get new ones. Thanks for watching. Check out the rescue video of this